So October 1st and 2nd, we are doing 3 performances of The Phantom of the Opera, celebrating 25 years that this show has been created. And it's going to be an amazing, spectacular show. We're basically, they're putting Phantom onto the stage of the Royal Albert Hall, and it's not going to be a normal type of concert where you just walk down and sing to a microphone. I mean, we're going to have set pieces and lighting and all that really amazing stuff. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's really fun revisiting Christine after having done it in Vegas and then playing her 10 years later. I sort of erase the 10 years later from my head as far as knowing what happens, because obviously to live in the character now, she doesn't know what's going to happen to her. But it does, getting to revisit it from doing it, I did it 5 years ago in Vegas, and seeing how different I am now to then, and just what as Sierra, how I have grown, so bringing those different types of things to Christine. But the most fun thing for me is that this is one of these characters that I love so much. So the fact that I get to do this again is like an absolute dream come true. So Sunday, our performance is going to be screened live, and I don't find it, I'm not afraid of that, because I just am going to treat it exactly as I have treated the other performances that aren't going to be live. I think the way to enjoy myself is to just do that, just enjoy myself and not worry that this is live and all that. I'm excited because I'm from America, and so my friends, my family gets to see it at like 2 o'clock, and I'll be in the nighttime. Nighttime sharpens. I got to see the Les Mis 25th anniversary, which was life-changing. I mean, it was absolutely extraordinary, and I cried a few times. And I think what they're doing with this one is it seems that it will be the same scope, as massive as that was. But the fact that they're setting it in Royal Albert Hall as opposed to the O2, the venue is perfect for a show like Phantom, and the O2 is perfect for a show like Les Mis. Royal Albert Hall is so elegant, and the organ and all that stuff. So it's really, that itself will be a major difference between obviously Les Mis and Phantom. And you can't get much more different than Les Mis and Phantom. They're very different shows. So I think this one is going to be just as extraordinary as that concert. I get a lot of people at stage door by fan mail or whatever asking me, how do I get to do what you do? And you know, a lot of times I think people are looking for the easy way or what's the secret, and there isn't an easy way. And I think that's something really important to know, is that all of us who have made it, you know, in this career on the West End or Broadway or whatever, have worked really hard. And so it's just knowing, and really knowing inside of yourself, that if this is what you want, you work really hard, you need to make sure you have a ton of drive, and you don't apologize for yourself. You accept yourself, and people will accept you. The main difference I find between New York and London is just the pace of life seems a little more calm over here. It might seem strange to people who've lived in London, but I mean, you really have to match the energy of the city in New York to get the most out of it, I think. And so having lived here for 18 months last year, I found myself getting a little more chilled out, you know, and enjoying eating food or having tea. And what I do find hilarious is that you really do take tea breaks over in London. It's so funny, and I think like during rehearsals for Love Never Dies, we would stop to take a tea break. That would never happen on Broadway. You don't take tea breaks. So it's like little funny things like that. The Phantom 25th anniversary concert is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I think if you are a fan of Phantom, or if you've seen it a million times or a couple times or one time, or if this is your first time, how extraordinary to get to see this company, this spectacle, and knowing that all we're doing is celebrating an amazing work by Andrew Lloyd Webber and experiencing this score in a way that I think we have a 45-piece orchestra. You don't get to hear that anymore on Broadway or the West End, because the orchestra is smaller, and it still is stunning, but a full orchestra, there's nothing like it. And at a venue as gorgeous as Royal Albert Hall. So if you can't get a ticket to see the actual show in person, see it live in one of the cinemas or buy the DVD. It is something that I believe that you're going to want as a part of your life. I know I am so excited about it, and if I wasn't in the show, I would be booking a ticket to see this.